The N64 2! Yes, this is my special fantasy idea. You know, what if there was a Nintendo 64 2? This is my custom design here. You got the two N64 logos, you know. Got some rainbow action going on here. As you can all notice, the 6 controller ports here. You got some gold going on, right? You may notice 2 cartridge slots, and I'll get into that. That special gold controller it would come with. Like, imagine if they did this instead, or us N64 fans can actually create something like this, possibly. I would have loved it if they did this instead of the stuff they did after the GameCube. Like, let's go back to the N64, and they could still support the 64 while having new game systems. It's not like the N64 had to completely go away, or they didn't have to stop working on it. What about the N64 fans that are just the fans of the N64, not all of the Nintendo stuff? What about those people? Like me. Like, you know. Alright, anyway, so the whole idea is that the N64 2, it would have new games for it. There would be N64 2 games. And the cartridges would be a little bigger in size, and they would be improved cartridges. They would have more RAM space on them, and they'd be the most impactful cartridges ever created for a game console. It may have seemed like the limit of what you can do with a cartridge was already done on the N64 in that era, but can we make the cartridge even better? Is it possible? All you programmers out there, tell me. Is it possible that we could make the video game cartridge a little bit better? Make it as best as humanly possible for the N64 2? Give it more space, more RAM? If the cartridge is bigger in size, you can put more chips in there, right? So that's really where the gold cartridge slot of the new N64 2 games go. The cartridge slot behind it, okay, the gray one, is for all the backwards compatible with all of the N64 games that you can play. Plus, it's also region free. The N64 is region free, so you can play all your Japanese and PAL games as well. No problem whatsoever. Great selling point. A built-in rumble in the controller. You no longer have to use the rumble pack. It's just built right into the new N64 2 controllers. But you can also use your regular N64 controllers if you want to also. Unlimited memory, very important. No longer will you need memory packs or whatever. That's never a problem. The N64 2 has built-in memory, like tons of memory, like an almost an unlimited amount of memory. This would also work for your regular N64 games as well. You don't need a memory pack for those either. This is fixing a lot of some of the little issues the N64 had. Even though the N64 was near perfect, it was an amazing system. But anyway, 6 controller ports with new N64 2 games to use. My ideas for this would be Smash Bros. 64 2, which could include more fighters, you know, like N64 Remix, right? We've all seen that that fan-made mod. But you can fit 2 more fighters in Smash Bros. 64 on the screen. So you could have 6 fighters duking it out in the game. So that's a game where you could have 6 people playing it. This ups the ante and makes the N64 2 even more impressive than the original N64. 6 controller ports, not even 5. Plus, you know, like, there's lots of creative ways you can think of to get 5 or 6 people to play the same game on the same screen. Another idea I came up with was for Mario Party 64 2. I mean, this would be like Mario Party 3.5, right? Because Mario Party 4 came out on the GameCube. So you call it Mario Party something. I don't know what the title would be. But it's 6-player Mario Party on the N64. And you can play as Waluigi and Daisy and whatever. You can squeeze in 2 more characters in a Mario Party N64 game. You just need to modify and create mini-games that will work for 6 people. It's possible. Even if you could only come up with maybe 10 mini-games, that's at least something. It's something, and it's pretty damn cool. Other ideas, like you could do Mario Golf 64 too, which could let you play as 6 people. I also thought of some ideas for Mario Kart 64 too, to include 6 people somehow. Something to do with the screens. You could make it work, possibly, I think. What happened in gaming is that we have abandoned local multiplayer. This would bring back that amazement of local multiplayer, and now in a brand new way to experience multiplayer gaming with 6 players. This has never been done before, not in this way. So this would be the first way ever that people will experience something in gaming that they never experienced before. And plus, like, that's what the N64 itself originally did. It let people experience 4-player gaming in a different way for the first time ever. Bring all that magic back with bringing back that creative, magical way to get 6 people to play on the same screen together. You could also do stuff like Bust a Move, 6 players, with the Bobble Dragons, or maybe like a Tetris-style game. Pokemon Puzzle League 2, a fan-made game. You could have 6 players on there somehow. I think you could really pull it off. Yes, the screens would be smaller for each person playing, but you could still make it work, though, and it could still be fun. It's not like we have to give up on this idea because, gaming is different nowadays. What about, all the N64 fans? What do you guys think of my ideas? Do you like my designs? Is this an excellent idea or a shitty idea? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think it's possible to create this kind of system. You just have to use your imagination. Please like and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. My name is SuperPat98, and don't forget about the N64 2.